Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you some of the war replays from the war that we had against the Chinese clan 2 wars ago, whereby we got completely destroyed. As you can see from our war log, we are pretty much have been in a winning streak when we are fighting against other clan. But this clan, I don't know what to say. I think they are both very impressive offensively and defensively, and then some of the base layout that we have seen from them are something that we haven't seen before, which is pretty interesting. And I'm actually planning on stealing some of their base design. So, yeah. And then I'm actually gonna split the video into 3 parts because there are 3 different strategies that I want to show you guys. Because as you guys can see here, 2 and actually 3 3 of our town 10s got 3-star by them. They used the Golem Wizard, Lava Hound, and Balloon strategy against these bases. And yeah, and look at our town 9 bases. We basically almost got home run by them. And then as for us, and then we did miss a lot of our raids for whatever reason. And then yeah, some of the bases are a lot harder than the base and then other claim that we have fought in the past. So just to show you guys some idea, I think some of the base design very interesting. See, have you seen anything like this? I have not. So yeah. Yeah, and I think nowadays there's a more of a, well, I guess because nowadays it's like, as we show you guys, lava hound strategy has been pretty overpowering. And then yeah, and then some of these base design apparently have been somewhat, I think both are quite anti Lava Hound Loon strategy and also anti-hard for whatever reason. Because there are some of the bases when I was looking into what base I was gonna raid, and then I was looking at that, I was trying to plan something like a kind of something with along line with the Lava Hound, and then I was having a very hard time to plan it. But yeah. But anyways, I just kind of want to show you some of the replays that we have here, and then actually I want to show you guys the rating strategy that particularly inspired us. So yeah, there we go. And again, I'm gonna split this. We're gonna split this war recap into 3 parts, just because there are 3 different strategies that I want to show you guys. So first one is this. It's the modification of the Lavaloon. And actually, it's not so much of the modification, but more about, yeah, it's a little tweak to a strategy, so which I will show you here. And this one is actually particularly interesting, which is why all my clanmates actually did call this raid out and just say, hey, you guys should see this. This raider had a very interesting concept. So yeah, I'll show you here. So starting out, instead of just dumping the lava hound and the balloons, the raider actually started out with using some of the balloons. I think that was like 7 or 8 of them, just to go for the take out that first air defense, as well as learning out the clan castle troops. And I think that is pretty smart because, as we mentioned in other videos, is that clan castle troop is actually one of the major threats to the Lavaloon strategy. Not that you'll guarantee lose if you don't deal with the clan castle, but it's just that when you are able to take out the clan castle first, it does reduce the risk of losing. But watch here, from here now on, after take out the clan castle, the execution here is just perfect. First, he dropped the first lava hound, and then follow with some balloons. So you can see. So instead of dropping all the balloons in one place, he actually split them up. Just like, and then because the way he dropped the lava hound. So lava hound is going for the first air defense first, while follow with some balloons to take out some buildings. Ooh, I think I did twice by accident. And watch he dropped the second and third lava hound to go for the same air defense while following up with more balloons. And by dropping, spreading out his lava hound, he was actually able to let the lava hound to be the tank while the balloons making their way. See, to the defense building. See. And one thing he did very well is that instead of just dropping the rage spell right away, I think the raid actually purposely dropped the rage spell right before the lava house gonna pop, because when he pops, watch how the lava pop go for the archer queen and they just take out the archer queen very fast. But once again, that's something that you don't really have 100% control all. See, same thing here. He dropped the raid spell right when the lava hound was popping. But yeah, but obviously that's not something that you have a control of. But yeah, but as you can see here is that, you know, even though you cannot guarantee that your lava pop will go for the Archer Queen for sure, but having the raid spell, it will actually just reduce the risk. I mean, you will give them more probability because, you know, when your troops are under raid spell, their damage increased by 2.7 times, yeah, than the original damage, assuming your raid spell is maxed out. So yeah, that will help the lava pope to take out Archer Queen relatively fast, and yeah. So yeah, that's the first raid. And then the second raid I'm going to show you is also done by the same guy, but this time around the guy did a little differently. Yeah, his strategy does it a little differently. So first he sent the golem in, and then oh yeah, and then over here, see, watch how he dropped the giant. I think what he was trying to do there is that when he first dropped the golem, I'm pretty sure that he was not 100% sure that the golem will be in the range of this archer tower, which is why he dropped the giant to follow up there, just in case that if the golem is out of range of the golem, then it won't just shoot down the wizards. Because he was trying to do is he was trying to see how he spread out the 4 wizards on the side. What he's trying to do there is that he was trying to clear out some of the buildings outside. So when he sent his Bob King, so basically just to make a way for the Bob King and the Archer Queen. See? Watch how now that took out the mine, and now the king will just go straight for that compartment, whereby he will see the Archer Queen confronting the Archer Queen. And then see what he's trying to do there is to try to take care of the Queen Castle, take out the Archer Queen, and then also the opponent Queen Castle troop. And one tip about trying to lightning out the Queen Castle troop is that try to be patient. Make sure to wait for them to come out completely and bundle somewhere. Because I think a lot of times when I see people try to lightning out the Queen Castle troops, what they would do instead is that they might not be patient enough because they see, oh, the archers are kind of closing in, and they got nervous, and then they kind of dropped the lightning spell way too early, and then in the end it's not really effective. But yeah, that's just a little tip I want to share with you guys there. So now the golem group, they are still making their way to do a thing, and then I think what he was trying to do there is to have the Archer Queen to take care of that air defense there, which she's doing it right now. So now once the air defense done, now the raider is going to go on with the next step, which is dropping the lava hound and the balloons. And watch how this time around, yeah, he's also doing some sort of similar thing, where he's just dropping lava hound first, and then split them up, and then follow up with balloons. And yeah, and then I really like how this raider really makes sure that he has some of few balloons on the hand, just in case if, you know, just because sometimes, you know, like I said in many other videos, is that balloons are very powerful, and then you don't really need 10 of them to go at one spot. So sometimes it's good to save 2 or 3 of them on your hand, and then, you know, drop them where you really need them. So yeah. So yeah, the rest of this raid is just cleaning up, and then it's another 3-star against our base. And then, you know, I think overall, I think this clan is just very good, particularly in the raiding skills, because if you see our warlock, we have won a lot of wars, which means our base are not that bad. But see, overall they pretty much almost home run all of our bases. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Many things we have learned from them, and then yeah, and then I will show you guys other raiding strategy in the next video.